Welcome back. My name is Timothy Judkins. I am here with
Chimera Garrett.
And this is the Realty Resource Report, where we give you the latest and greatest on what's going on in the real estate world and everything else in the world in general. We're a little late today. We had files we had to sort. So in a technical base, I record this also and then edit that version, and I needed to clear space on my cards.
Then I updated my computer and it wasn't.
She wants to update Max right now. You know what I mean? We're being very productive this morning. Maybe not for your enjoyment and your schedule, but for our future benefit, we got to do these things. But how was your weekend?
My weekend was fun. I had the open house. We had our open house. I had
Definitely
2 or 3 showings this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was fun. Our open house was great. We had our raffle, so we had 2 contestants that were winners. And
Yep.
then
you had like a little rush of people right there at the end. The thing is, it's so amazing how the open house goes. You know what I mean? It could be a hit or miss, but at the same time, I'm going to publicly announce now we are under contract with that property. So I haven't really told anybody that yet. I have a whole nother house on the way now. That was something else I was going to tell you after the show. I have a 5-bedroom, 3-bath off-market property. They're looking for $375. Again, a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, $375. It's off-market, but at the same time, it's a 1-level ranch. So if you guys know who was interested, they told me that we have a week to try to do our thing.
Yeah.
And if not, we're going to the market and we're going to do a whole other thing, right? And so if you want to know more details about it, feel free to reach out to me. I am in very close proximity with the owner, and we're just going to work out the liaison as we go.
Yeah, you were telling me about that listing. It sounds really.
It's awesome.
I don't think it'll sit long.
I don't think, and she's very, very, very nice. She wants to give people the opportunity first, people who are really interested, family members, people in the community. Mm-hmm. And then if that doesn't work, we're going to do our Remax thing and, get it worldwide, seen by everybody and things like that.
So for listing, I have that listing coming up where we should be.
We filmed that one.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have that one, and then I have the other piece of land, which is 35 acres. We should be hitting the market the 1st.
Yes, and we're filming that sometime this week.
Yes.
Also tomorrow.
Yes, because I have a West Virginia real estate test Tuesday.
We're going to be licensed in I'm not. She's going to be licensed in double states now. So if anybody has any West Virginia things, plus the team you're a part of, a lot of your teammates are West Virginia also. So you'll be able to help support a lot of what they got going on, which is awesome.
I know. I feel like it's definitely key, especially when I have buyers looking in Ohio and then, they want to go to West Virginia and buy something. So
I do have an interesting situation where a seller has asked me the idea of swapping houses.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, I've never done this,
No.
but I'm so interested to see what we could do with it. So she wants to completely swap her bigger house for a smaller house and just see what the price difference would be, or that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
So we'll see what's going on with that. But let's get into the stories for the day.
Okay.
I think you got me at the first story.
With AP News?
Yep.
Yep.
Average U.S. long-term mortgage rates, they jump up. Rates are going up again for the first time in 6 months, supposedly. So we're at a 6.83, 6.38, in between there, fluctuating. That's what happens when people decide to get, willy-nilly overseas. The interest rates are going to change. The oil prices are going to change. The political sphere affect things, and so we are now starting to see that trickle in. I don't see it slowing anything up, though.
No, I feel like a lot of people are waiting out to hear about the interest rates, and people still need houses, though. So
You were doing showings?
I probably have 20 buyers right now looking. So
it's like, so I get that the rates are going up, but sometimes people are already too deep into the game that we're not going to turn back now. We're going to see what's out there.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely an interesting one.
Yeah,
But in the side effect of that,
Topic 2. Price cuts are rising across major U.S. markets. This is New York Post.
Yep.
I think it's Realtor.com data.
It is.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. So roughly 1 in 5 homes in major U.S. markets are seeing price reductions, especially in states like Texas, Florida, and Arizona. Some metros seeing 20 to 28% of listings reduced, sellers facing more competition, fewer buyers. The market is shifting from seller control to negotiation.
Mhm.
Buyers are now having leverage again, and pricing strategy is becoming critical.
It's a thing, and we did a price cut not too long ago on one of my properties. The thing is, if you want to take advantage of all these buyers that are in the market right now, you got to strategically place yourself.
Well, usually you're always getting on your sellers, so today I'm getting on the
I'm gonna do it
sellers.
again.
Yep.
I'm gonna do it again.
I think pricing is everything.
Mhm.
It's either you price right or it's just going to sit. You're going to have to take a couple price hits.
Correct, because we have so many options coming. We have more listings on the way. So why would you want to gamble with these high prices, play the negotiation game with buyers when they have the ability to just walk away at any point and go do something else? So, yeah. Well, we're on story 3.
Yep, Realtor.com housing reports.
So, inventory is rising, as we just said. She has things coming in. I have things coming in. I actually got a lead. I didn't even bring this up. I got a lead on the phone while I was over there for $275 for St. Clairsville. Somebody's trying to list their house. So
Oh, really?
I gotta call them after this. They're coming. They're still on the way, you guys. I don't know why you would be on the fence at this point, but inventory is still gonna rise. As much as these interest rates are going up, we still have 8% year over year inventory coming to the market that didn't exist beforehand. So as this comes into the market, sellers are gonna have to compete for attention. And I hope you guys are ready. I hope you have your curb appeal right. I hope if you're trying to get top dollar, it's top notch, because that's the market you're in right now. So
I feel like it's more balanced for buyers. I feel like they're not pressured into first when they see they have to buy something.
that's how it was for so long. It's like, if you don't get this, then what else is there?
As soon as I got into real estate, it was my first deal ever. There was 8 buyers. There was
On one house?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And it was first day hit the market. You either had to.
And sellers love that.
Yeah, you put an offer in now or you're missing out. So.
But now we have that shift. We have a lot more people who are knowledgeable. They're in the game. They have AI now, you guys. They got AI now. You got to be careful. So our last story for the day.
Story 4, best week to sell is right around the corner in the spring market. Mid-April, around April 12th to 18th, is expected to be the best time to list, with stronger demand, faster sales, and higher potential pricing. This is buyer peak, with demand hits early spring, inventory is rising, so more competition's coming. Sellers are entering into a narrow timing window, so listing too late, there's going to be more competition. Listing now is early exposure, and you're going to get motivated buyers.
April 12th through the 18th. That's what everybody says. That is the golden week. So if that is the week you decide to come in, I could grill you now, but I don't have to. But I'm just saying, you want to have everything ready to go on those days, on that week. Because otherwise, the time it takes you to get things up to speed, more days on the market, buyers are out still looking, tax money's in the air, they're shopping. All right, you guys.
Well, especially with the warmer weather too, I feel like people are starting to actually want to come to our open houses, and it's not too cold. So.
Especially if you got an agent who knows how to do open houses, it will work out for you. But let's get into the buyer and seller tip.
Okay, buyer tip of the week. Use the hesitation to your advantage. With rates rising, some buyers are stepping back. That means less competition and more negotiating power. So your first step today is reach out to a local agent and ask for a list of the homes with recent price reductions and homes sitting 30 plus days on the market. That's where the deals are going to be in 2026.
Ooh, because those are the sellers. I know those sellers, and those sellers are not playing games right now. They are trying to get these deals done. Great buyer tip for the day. So any price reductions are ones that have been on the market for longer than 30 days. Those are definitely the houses to go for. All these new ones that just hit the market, like the one I brought up earlier on the show, there's going to be a lot of negotiation still with those guys. So you don't want to necessarily try to lowball the first brand new listing that hits the market, because the sellers are still feeling this.
Yeah.
They're still trying to, process what the heck is going on right now. So at the same time, the ones that have been here for a while, that might be your golden goose to a certain degree. You know what I mean?
I think it's a great buyer tip for the week.
And so seller tip for the week is, don't chase the market, lead it. All right? We see what's going on with all the buyers. Price reductions are increasing. Inventory is increasing. Talk to your agent if you need to reduce your price. Do real world comps. I actually just got done talking to my sellers about this right before you did the open house, the sellers for that property. And they were saying that, oh, but you said the comps are this and that. And I did. And I was 100% correct when I said that. But it's just like an appraisal. It's only good for 90 days, 30 days. You know what I mean? So at the same time, we have to reevaluate the market as we keep going, because what I said last year and what's happening right now, two different worlds. So get in contact with your agent, follow up with them, try to see where you are at with your price, see where people are looking or not looking at your house and why. Because at the end of the day, the longer you wait, the more they're going to lowball you, it seems like. And there's more options that's going to pop up for people. So they can rather fight you or they can go to this new shiny thing that just popped up. Yeah. So it's a real thing, you guys. Stay on your toes. If you have any questions, please reach out to myself or Chimera. This is what we do all day, 24/7. Some weekends might be difficult for, certain agents, because, we have lives too. But at the same time, if you catch us during business hours, you get business things done. It's when you guys do all this 11 p.m. to we can't work like this, you guys. You know what I mean? I'm editing videos at that time. I'm a night owl. But at the same time, I will see your call and literally keep doing what I'm doing, because you got to catch us in business hours, okay? But in the meantime, thanks for stopping in.
And we'll catch you guys next time.
That we will. Y'all have a good one.